What's going on, guys? I'm back to help you win another Forza Horizon 5 trial event on this wonderful Thursday evening. Today we have Mustang Mania. It is a road racing event for Ford Mustangs tuned to A800 standards. The car I ultimately decided to go with is 1965 Ford Mustang GT Coupe. I made a tune for it. I'll show it on screen right now. It is called A800 Road Racing. Now, I really enjoyed this car in this game. I had made a B700 road racing tune for this car like the first week or two of the game. I remember we had a seasonal event. It was road racing. You had to use classic muscle cars, and I picked this car. And actually, I was kind of anticipating it being a B700 road racing event this week, but it wasn't. So I ended up tinkering with that B700 tune, got it all ready to go, improved it, made it really good, ran the races and practice and all that stuff. Go to do the trial event, and I see that it's 800. I'm stupid. I didn't really check it beforehand. I wasn't paying attention. So I went ahead and just beefed this thing up to 800, made it very good. So I'm not entirely sure if this is the best Mustang you can go with, but it's the one I decided to go with, and it deemed successful. It's definitely not the fastest car in the world, but it has insane grip, very good acceleration, good launch, and it brakes really well. It's a pretty balanced car. I think you will enjoy it if you give it a go. I did my what I usually do with the aerodynamic pieces, have the both pieces front and back, have the front splitter tuned all the way to the max amount of downforce, have the rear spoiler tuned all the way down with the least amount of downforce. It kind of makes the car corner better. And if you have good tires on, like I have the racing slicks on this car, it won't spin out or anything like that with that aerodynamic balance in place. It's a very fun car to use. This thing really shines, I think, in the circuit race, the cathedral circuit, but it definitely holds its own in the sprint races as well, as you'll see in the footage. I also kind of figured nobody's really going to use this car. Like I tried doing this a couple times. The first time I gave up because in the second race I got punted into a wall and it was just annoying, didn't really want to deal with it. The second go around I wasn't recording because I'm a genius today apparently, and this is the third attempt, and as you can see, nobody was using this car, and that was the case in the first two sessions as well. I did see somebody using the 69 Mustang. I saw somebody, I think, using a 71 Mustang Mach 1, which is the prize for this event. But most people are using the newer Mustang, so it's kind of, use the older Mustangs, make it a little more diverse, put some more retro classic flavor in these events, and that's one reason why I want to use this car as well. But no matter what Mustang you use, I'm sure you're going to have success if you have a decent tune on it, and have a good, clean driving style, and are not too chaotic like some people are these days. I did not have any issues at all. I really enjoyed this. Actually, last week we had, I think it was a classic muscle dirt racing seasonal event, and it was B700 also. So I also used this car for that event last week. So if there's a classic muscle event, I'm more than likely going to use a 65 Ford Mustang GT. It's a very good car in real life and in this game. This event as a whole wasn't too difficult. There's going to be probably that one AI every time that's pretty decent, but you should be able to pass them pretty easily and not really be stuck behind them and have any issues with the AI. Just be wary of the kamikaze teammates that they're just gonna be crazy and go through everybody. And then actually kind of had the Forza Horizon 5 AI a little bit today, where they kind of like to swerve back and forth with absolute reckless abandon, and just you know how it was if you played that game. It's just ridiculous. So be mindful of those two things, and you should have a pretty clean path to victory. Let me know down in the comments what Ford Mustang you decided to use, if everything was easy for you this week, if you plan on using the 71 Mach 1 that you get as a prize. Also, let me know if you're excited for that upcoming Hot Wheels DLC expansion pack. I know I'm excited for it. Can't wait for it to come out. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. This game needs it. Or I might have said it 2 weeks ago. Either way, this game needs DLC. It's kind of starting to get a little stale. Some of the players are kind of starting to ditch it, so we need to bring those people back and have a good, healthy player base like we had when this game was more of a launch title here. Other than that, get all these events done. Leave a like on the video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. Hop into my Discord server, which is in the description, if you need any help or anything like that with these events. The share code for the tune is also in there if you missed it earlier on. Take care, stay cool, and I'll see you guys next week for another video.